After reaching the finals in Barcelona and Madrid, Thiem targets another deep run as he continues to boost his credentials ahead of the French Open. The 23-year-old has established himself as one of the finest clay court players around, possibly the second best behind Rafael Nadal at the moment after a year which has already yielded 3 finals on the surface, including 1 title. Thiem produced average results on hard courts in the first quarter of the year, making quarterfinals in Brisbane, Sydney, Rotterdam, Acapulco and Indian Wells, but he couldn't quite cross over to the business ends of these tournaments. While he struggled to make any significant marks on hard courts, he had no such problems in his brief appearance on clay, going all the way to the Rio title in February. That set the tone for what has been a fine spell on the European clay. Thiem didn't have the best of starts in Europe, as he suffered a third-round loss to David Goffin in Monte Carlo, but he has stepped on the gas from there, making consecutive finals in Barcelona and Madrid, losing to Rafael Nadal in both. He was spared only 5 games in the Barcelona final, but he came back fighting in Madrid, dragging the great Spaniard into a first-set tie-break, before being overpowered by arguably the best player ever on the surface. It has been a continuation of the good form he had shown on clay last season, when he won titles in Acapulco and Nice, and had a superb run to the semi-finals at Roland Garros. Thiem also made the quarter-finals in Rome last year, scoring a marquee victory over Roger Federer along the way before falling to Kei Nishikori. He could play Nadal again in the quarter-finals in Rome, but there are still a couple of rounds to navigate before that potential matchup becomes reality. First up for Austrian is a strange opening round tie against Pablo Cuevas. Strange because Cuevas has been one of the better players on clay this season, and this fixture feels like one that should happen at the latter stages of the tournament, rather than in the opening round. After a slow start to the season, during which he lost 4 matches in a row from Sydney to Rio, the Uruguayan has really picked it up, and has emerged as one of the players to watch heading into the French Open.